Okay, it's night training again. As you can see, Hero is over there doing their warm-up, and you can see he's kind of he's the biggest one there. So, but we're here primary for just the exercise, so he can get out of the house and move. Because if he doesn't exercise, because he eats a lot, and if he doesn't get out there and exercise, all that food that he eats is gonna just turn into fat, and we don't. Like I said, we don't need that right now. We're trying to get him slim so he can be fast again. He can be fast and strong so he could be ready. But I have the money ready. It's nice about this, it's per use. So it's 750 pesos. And I'd like to thank Quincy again for sponsoring this week's training. So we have this training today, and then we have a few more on the other days. So here's the money. Thanks again, Quincy. And I'll do some vlogging to just show what the training you hear, what the exercise. He needs the exercise. That's what's important. It's not just because he doesn't have other bigger kids to play with doesn't mean he can't exercise. So we're here just to exercise, and he could be with other people. Like I said, he loses his patience when it's just with me. And it gets very boring if it's just him and I doing the same things over and over again. At least this way he can train with other kids. So we are night training. So after he has his online classes today, we do this. Well, actually, we before we came here, we went to the gym and lifted some weights. Then he had his online class, and then online training. After his online training, which is really nothing, we really like this where he can get out, and even though it's basic skills, just like simple passing, it's better than nothing. And we need to do this because his school that he plays for doesn't do face-to-face training. I don't know when they're really going to do face-to-face training again, but it's a struggle because he really needs to scrimmage for the exercise. The scrimmage is where he gets most of his exercise. Over here is better than no exercise at all. He uses up a lot of calories when he plays the game. So even though it's basic, it's still exercise. And like I said, I'd like to thank Quincy for sponsoring tonight's training. It's basic, as you can see, but at least it's exercise. He gets him moving, and gets him to touch the ball, he gets him out in the field, which is better than nothing right now, until there's face-to-face training with his school where he can start playing games again. This is what we're going to do, and we're going to thank Quincy for allowing us to do this. Normally we only do this once a week, but since Quincy is sponsoring it, we are doing it more than once a week. We're going to try to do it the whole week if his schedule allows. The problem is it conflicts sometimes with his online training, but he'd rather do this than online training, but he's got an obligation to be online, even if it's just on. He's got to attend the online training even though it's just online. Thanks again, Quincy, for sponsoring tonight's night training. As you can see, Hero is enjoying, and he's getting his exercise that he normally wouldn't get. As you can see, Hero is gained some pounds, but we're gonna try to. We're working on that. It's gonna take several months because it took a year. A year of this damage happened because of the pandemic, and now it's gonna take several months, the same amount of months, to work all this extra baggage off. Now, more passing and dribbling. Check out the quality of this camera. It's blurry to me. I have it set at high definition 1080p at 60 frames per second. And I think it looks terrible under these conditions. Maybe because I haven't zoomed in a little bit, it won't stay focused. So more passing, and dribbling drills. Oh, you get the idea. Of course, no night football training is complete without Burger King. So we got a Burger King, some fries, and of course a Whopper for Heroes. So that's $6 worth of Burger King. So thank you very much, Quincy. I'm gonna use some of the leftover money from the training to buy Hero a Whopper because he deserved it after a good I think 2.5 hours of football training at night. Thanks again, Quincy, for sponsoring tonight's and this week's football training.